Have you ever walked off the green thinking, how did I miss that putt when everything was right? Well, that's the frustration that L.A.B putters promises to solve, with faces designed to stay square so you can make more putts. And after spending thousands of dollars and countless hours testing every L.A.B putter, I'm going to show you what all this hype is about, walk you through each model, and help you figure out which L.A.B putter belongs in your bag. So let's do this. So if you ever felt like your putter was fighting you through the stroke, there's actually a reason for that. And at the core of every L.A.B putter lies a principle which is called lie angle balance. So if you haven't figured it out yet, that's what L.A.B stands for. So think of torque as the quiet saboteur in a conventional putter. Gravity, head weight, and shaft alignment conspire in tiny ways to twist the face through your stroke. Even the best strokes have to fight that. So at its core, L.A.B's innovation is engineering a putter that actually resists torque naturally. The head is balanced around the correct lie angle, weight is distributed carefully, and the shaft alignment complements the head. And the net effect is that the club wants to return to the ball with a square face, which cuts down on the amount of mental and mechanical compensation you're gonna have to do. If you're a golfer that's always liked the look of a heel-shafted mallet, but you've been curious about the L.A.B craze, then the OZ.1 HS might be your perfect bridge. This is L.A.B's first model that leans towards a traditional putter profile, the kind of shape that feels familiar the second you set it down on the ground. It gives you the comfortable classic look, but underneath it's packed with all the full L.A.B torque-free technology. Built out of a 6061 aluminum body and a stainless steel face insert, you get that crisp, responsive feel at impact. And of course, it features L.A.B's lie angle balance design, which means it stays square all the way through your stroke, instead of twisting open or closed like a conventional putter. Now, because it's heel shafted, the balance dynamics are a little different than a center shafted model. But if you're someone who likes a more traditional mallet or even a blade-like look, and you want that spaceship performance out the spaceship look, then this is the one I would try. And to be honest, when I went to Oregon to actually test this putter out, I was blown away because I almost made every single putt with this putter. You can check out this video right here. But let's pretend you want that modern mallet look instead. Well, that's where the standard OZ.1 comes in. This putter combines a 6061 aluminum body with a 303 stainless steel insert, giving a firm yet responsive feel and a ton of feedback without sacrificing stability. Now, the OZ.1 actually comes in a range of builds, anywhere from a 28 to a 38 inches, and you can even get in a sweeper or arm lock configuration, which actually makes this one of the most flexible models in all the L.A.B lineup. But what golfers love most about the OZ.1 is that it blends modern design with true L.A.B performance. You still get the zero torque behavior, but you also get a clean, balanced look at address. And the stainless steel insert gives it a slightly firmer and faster roll than other putters. Overall, the OZ.1 is a rock solid modern mallet, and it's what I was using before I used the HS. But if you're the type of golfer who wants the absolute best of the best, then the next one on this list is the one everyone's been talking about. It's a L.A.B DF3, which is the flagship putter. It's the full expression of everything the company believes about how a putter should perform. It's the refined evolution of the original directed force models, but sleeker, better balanced, and more confidence inspiring than ever. Now, each DF3 is milled from a 6061 aluminum and built around a system of 8 steel or tungsten screws that allow L.A.B to fine-tune the swing weight and balance for your specific specs, which is part of the beauty right here. When you order one, you can dial in your setup, ensuring it feels like an extension of your stroke right out of the box. And the result is a putter that feels almost impossible to twist offline. Even when you don't quite catch it pure, the ball still stays on its intended path. And it's the kind of consistency is a little freaky, to be honest. Now, this feels incredibly stable, and the torque-free design gives you the sense of calm throughout the entire stroke. It's like the putter is doing half the work for you. And of course, JJ Spaun made history with this model, draining a 64-foot walk-off putt on the 18th at Oakmont to win the US Open. That's real-world proof of the concept right there. Now, the DF3 might look a little unconventional compared to your typical mallet putter, but it's less spaceship than earlier directed force models. But if alignment and visual confidence are high on your list, the Mezz.1 Max is the top pick. It's designed around the idea that setup and confidence are everything. The Mezz.1 Max features a 6061 aluminum body with a 303 stainless steel midsection. It's available in multiple lie options, from a 67 to a 69 or 71 degrees, and it comes in standard lengths between 33 and 35 inches. Now, built into the design is a 1.5 degree shaft lean that pairs perfectly with L.A.B's press grip system, which helps you keep your hands in the right position for a consistent stroke. And what's so great is when you order yours, or really with any L.A.B putter, you can go through a simple online fitting process to make sure the specs match your natural setup. And what makes this putter stand out is its alignment visuals. The contrasting top bars and bowl sightlines frame the ball perfectly, making it incredibly easy to square up and aim. The feel is solid and the balance makes distance control surprisingly easy. But if you really want to experience where it all started, you gotta look at the DF 2.1. This is the model that put L.A.B on the map. This is the original design that made everyone stop and say, what the hell is that? Yeah, it looks wild. It's definitely bold, but all L.A.B putters are. But that's exactly the point. The DF 2.1 was designed to prove that tour-free putting actually works. And guys, believe me, it does. And I've had this putter since 2020. Now, like the newer DF3, it features a full lie angle bounce, which means the face doesn't want to twist during the stroke. The difference here is the design. It's bigger, it's more radical, and has a definite outer space vibe. And because this is one of L.A.B's most customizable models, you can have it built around your specific setup. Length, lie, grip, the whole deal. The putter is all about forgiveness and function. If you want the purest expression of L.A.B's engineering and you don't really care what anyone else thinks of your setup, the DF 2.1 is the statement piece. So here's the bottom line. If you want the traditional look with L.A.B performance, start out with the OZ.1 HS. Honestly, that's the putter I'm using now, and it blows my mind how great this thing is. If you like a modern mallet that still feels balanced and smooth, then check out the OZ.1. If you want maximum forgiveness and tour-proven results, then just try the DF3. But if you want bold alignment cues and confidence and setup, there's the Mezz.1 Max is the perfect match. And if you're the golfer who embraces the unconventional and wants the full L.A.B tech, go the 2.1. Honestly, there isn't a wrong choice. Every single one of these putters shares the same torque neutral core, so different really comes down to what fits your eye, your stroke, and your personality. But here's the thing though, if you're someone who struggles with subtle face alignment, who keeps fighting the putter, or who constantly swaps out putters hoping for something to click, a L.A.B putter may be exactly what you're looking for. And for me, it's perfect. That said, the adjustment period is real. Don't expect instant mastery. Give at least a few rounds to settle in. Also guys, I hate to break this to you, but even this isn't a miracle worker. Your reads, your pace, and touch still matter, but L.A.B reduces face torque but doesn't solve everything. But what do you guys think? I know many of you have tried a L.A.B putter by now. What experience have you had? Do you like your L.A.B putter? What L.A.B putter are you using? Honestly, I think the HS is the coolest putter I've ever used, but I have them all. I would love to know your comments. Also, if you guys subscribe to the channel, I would super appreciate it. But if you guys want to see what it was like when I went to Oregon to get fitted for my L.A.B IHS, then check out this video right here, and I'll see you on the course.